Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. There is some super heavy energy today, and I just needed to come on, find out what it is. I know that it's mine, but I know that it's not all mine. I process things with and for the collective. So, but it's super heavy on my shoulders, it's super heavy in my chest, and I gotta get down to it. Okay, Alexa, turn it down. I've got music on. I've got Van Morrison music, so I don't know if maybe that's a message for some of you. If you love Van Morrison, there's something about Into the Mystic, the song Into the Mystic, that I'm just supposed to mention. If you've never heard of that song, maybe look it up, look up the lyrics of it, or listen to it and see if it resonates for you. There may be additional messages just in that song for some of you. There's something in the root chakra, and they want me to do a little bit of Reiki healing and some light language right now for the root chakra to help release this, to help release the information of this. The first card that came out is all tied up, and so it's the number 23, which is the number 5 card. For some of you, it looks like subconscious energy from your 20s. For some of you, it's something that happened when you were 23 or around that age. It's something about friends. It's about being lonely. It's about missing your friends. It's about not feeling at home. You know how when you're that age, when you're in your 20s, you just, your friends are your family, and you feel more at home with them than you do with anybody else. And there's this longing, this energy of missing that going on right now. So I really want to just sit here with you. I want to be with you. I want to send some healing and some light language to your root chakra to kind of loosen up and get more information about what this is that's being released for us to heal. So you can just sit back and relax, close your eyes. You can watch if you want to, or close your eyes and just breathe. Just take slow inhales, slow exhales, and just receive, open yourself up to the Reiki energy. If you don't know, I do Holy Fire Reiki, and the Holy Fire tends to go exactly where it is needed in order to release what's coming up in a very loving, very compassionate, very nurturing, very comforting way. So if you have some kind of emotions coming up during this, allow them. Allow yourself to process them, and allow them to be released in order to cleanse you, okay? All right, we're going to get started. I am going to do a reading after this too, after this healing. It's not going to be that long, so stay tuned for that too, okay? As you exhale, release the tension in your shoulders. It's the weight of the world on your shoulders is what I hear. I want you to inhale the light, inhale support, inhale love from the universe, and exhale responsibility, exhale weight, exhale pressure. Relax and let it go. Allow yourself to be taken care of, and just receive. Yandaya shaikatayante atakotoyashindia papoya dayato ayashente kakakayo shoyandayata koyash. Clearing through your Earth Star chakra right now in order to get to the root. Yata sukatoyante dao and dekakoyashindia yatoyashundoya. There's a kind of heavy, depressive kind of energy that's weighing your feet down. It's almost as if your feet can't move. They're kind of chains around your ankles. I'm just going to remove those. There's something about going outside to play, allowing yourself to play. The fairies are here. There's some kind of call, excuse me, some kind of call that you're not answering. Some of you are not answering your calls. They're calls from the universe. They're literal calls from family and from friends. And there is a separation energy that keeps you from connecting. It's almost like needing to put your feet on the ground. I just see someone laying on the couch, not wanting to get off the couch. It's like frozen in this loneliness kind of energy. There are soul family, there are friends waiting for you. All you have to do is just step out there, step into it, step out there. Calling in the energy that's going to help you to create that first movement, that action towards your people. There's some kind of programming around your ears too that stops you from hearing the call, from allowing yourself to hear the call. And it actually stops the call from coming in. It's like you have blocked communication and blocked reconnecting with your people. There's this energy of separation and isolation. It's a program. Oh, it's deeply rooted in your root chakra. I can see it now. It's in the back of your chakra next to your spine. It's like hopelessness. It just infuses this energy of hopelessness. And Mary Magdalene is here. She's creating sacred space around you. She's creating sacred space around your heart. She's whispering codes. She's whispering connective union codes into your heart space. Mother Gaia is here. Mother Gaia is rooting herself, steeling herself, creating this solid foundation for you to trust and to move on. Me, yo, I got Shian Chiado, Yamero, Dindiao, Cotiziam, Biashoto, Yakati, and Diasho, a boy at the day, Shandia, Yasha Yantikajulia, Shian, the Kokoi, Hayoya, Layer, and Diao, Biasiatako. no go shen diabo go diabo. There's these ancestral bindings. Yes, sianto katia sianto tata yodo hayambo katia tiato. Goddess Danu is here with the fairy realm. Unwinding and unbinding you in this hold. It's karma. There's karma from the past, from many past lives. The codes of this karma are holding on to you. Because the veil is becoming much thinner right now. It's creating the environment for when you're tired, when you're run down, when you're not grounding yourself enough. The veil being thinner allows for these cords to come in and create a tighter hold around you. Just infusing your entire aura, your whole light body system with diamond codes to energize you. Infusing the power of breath to rejuvenate your physical body. Program in your root chakra is being removed and completely dismantled now. There are light beings, the Galactic Light Federation, the Federation of Light, they said. Just holding space for them to remove the program completely. Maybe that some of you are experiencing leg pain or back pain, abdomen pain, hips, anything in your lower extremities being caused by this program. It's being burned off in the holy fire now. The Lemurian goddesses are here. They're cleansing you in the holy waters. Whales are singing to you, and call on the energy of your ancestors to guide you, to guide you to your people, to guide you to your soul family, and bring you back into the now. Help sever the cords from the past. So it is. Alright guys, I just had to take a minute to kind of ground myself and bring myself back down from the ethers. That was very, very high vibrational. There are a lot of beings here assisting in that on multi-levels, multi-dimensions. There are many, many things going on. So make sure that you just drink a lot of water after that, and rest. If you need rest, you got to listen to your body. For a lot of you, cleansing your aura is really important. So doing a salt bath or getting in water, putting your feet in the water, giving yourself a foot bath or something like that. The salt in the water is going to help too, just for that. Okay? All right. Tell me a little bit more about what we need to know right now. Thank you. This is past life energy from Atlantis, they're telling me. Like I said, the veil is very thin. The veil right now is very thin, so the remembrances and the energies and the karma from back then are making their way to you when normally it would have been more off into the distance. So, but there's an experience that you had there that with masculine energy, whether you are masculine or feminine, it could be either. There's an experience there that is coming through right now in order to be cleared, in order for you to clear through the through your navel chakra. I just did a reading. I just posted it this morning, but if you're watching this later, it was a twin flame reading with a message from a divine masculine, and it said, "I wish you could see yourself the way that I see you." So if you're looking back through the videos, that was the title. But in it, I said something about the card navel chakra came up, and I was tapped into some sort of energy from Atlantis. If that resonates for you, you might want to go back and watch that reading too, because there's something in that message for you, especially because it was connected to a divine masculine message. So, but this card came out, the Thinking Man, number 10 card. The way that he's holding that crystal, the way that he's looking at that crystal right now, I just heard Atlantean, that's it, like an Atlantean crystal. And like I said, the veil is very thin right now. So the veil being thin is a good thing too, because you're able to access gifts and magic and energy and the power that existed back then more easily than you normally would. But you just have to be careful, because there was a lot of illusion and programs infused in with a lot of the things that were going on in Atlantis, and there's a lot of corruption and manipulation going on behind the scenes. People were programmed with belief systems, just as they are in this lifetime, about their own gifts, about their own powers, and how to use them, and their perception was manipulated in order to perpetuate more distorted energies through other lifetimes. So there's things that are playing out in this lifetime that are representing distorted masculine energies, and it's coming from an implant from the times of Atlantis. Okay, and it feels like that's what was being removed from your root chakra. It feels like there's more though. There might be one in your heart chakra too. It's like having trouble letting go. Having trouble letting go of some sort of situation, some sort of relationship, and yet pushing all other relationships away. If that sounds familiar to you, where you lose yourself in relationships and then that relationship goes wrong and you turn around and you have no one around you because you've pushed all of the people that are close to you away, it's like this program, this love program, where you fear love, true love from all sources, from friends and family and all of that. And when it gets close to you, this program kicks in and it pushes them away to keep them at a distance, because you fear love being taken away from you, just as it was in Atlantis. That, you know, there's immense heartbreak that so many people are dealing with in this lifetime, and it's tied to the times of Atlantis, and not just the very end times of Atlantis, but this slow decline in and more manipulation and more illusion that was playing out throughout that time period. It was a slow progress of deception and corruption, and the way that it made everything fall apart, and then also the end times of it. So the effects of that are being seen right now through this veil thinning. Mary Magdalene, her energy, Lemurian goddess energy is here to guide you. It's here to show you the way. The Lemurian times were so powerful and so filled with this Christ love, this Christ consciousness, this Christ energy, and they are coming up through the ranks to remove the programs from Atlantis. It's like Atlantis took the energies, the powerful, pure love, pure divine love from Lemuria, and infused it with manipulation and technology is what I hear, and they tried to build on it. They tried to recreate it. They tried to control it. They tried to put it in a box. They tried to use it to control other people. I just heard that line from the movie, oh God, what is it called? The Green Mile, where he said they're killing them with their love, boss. They're killing them with their love. He killed them with their own love. It's kind of like that. People using family members against them, and it caused this energy of separation, not wanting to get close to friends, not wanting to get close to family because of the pain of losing them and them being used against them and things like that. There were also, they used family members and friends against each other, and they manipulated situations to make it look like they were betraying you, or when really all it was they were being manipulated in order to manipulate you. If you in this lifetime push people away, or have a hard time feeling vulnerable, or completely being yourself and being open and being honest, if there are things that you keep to yourself that you have never told anyone, no one knows the entire story of you, it's because of this fear programming, this fear of revealing your true self, because it will be used against you, because they will attack you for it or judge you for it, or if you're afraid to tell your best friends, or your best friend, one of the deepest secrets or the most vulnerable parts of yourself, because you're afraid of what they're going to think, or that they will judge you, or whatever that is. It feels like this kind of programming has been enacted, and you've been carrying the codes of that through this lifetime. So when you carry the codes of that kind of betrayal, that kind of manipulation energy, you're actually passing those codes on out through your light body. Just being aware that these are programs, that these are implanted belief systems that you were meant to carry with you, just knowing that is enough to help to free the binds of those, and to allow you to fully open up and be completely you, completely in your essence. Those programs were meant to keep the essence of you hidden. You can't reveal everything. You can't reveal all of you. And all of you, the depths of you, is where your immense power is. And so, as a control mechanism, they meant to keep you small and to keep you disconnected and separate from those that love the deepest, those that love you the deepest. So just being aware of that is going to help you to break the chains of that. Mary Magdalene is doing work on your sacral chakra. For some of you right now, sitting there right now, she, through my voice, is activating the codes of the Ankh symbol in your sacral chakra right now. That was very powerful. So for a lot of you, releasing this program, releasing this separation program, allowing you to reconnect again, is not just reconnecting to, I feel like some of you have felt disconnected for a while from spirit too, the way that you used to connect all the time. Things have felt a lot more dense and not as intuitive and not as powerful a connection. I've had that going on too. But it feels like right now what's happening, the card that came out is underneath of this Door to Spirit card, and I was talking about the veil being thinner. Metatron is working with you, and the energy that's being released with this program is helping to activate another third eye awakening, to remove whatever filter was there. And I've talked about this before, but it's the perception of how others see you, and the way that it's connected to your sacral chakra and how you create your life around how other people see you. Your third eye is being cleared of that now. Just sending some energy to ease that. There's been I feel a lot of pressure here in my forehead too. I feel like some of you have had headaches and migraines, and there's changes in the pressure with the changing of the seasons right now, but it has to do with this third eye program that's being removed too. It's putting up a lot of resistance to being removed. And so, breathing through it, drinking lots of water, breathe energy into that space. Breath, feed it with the breath is what they're telling me. Breathe through this activation and this transmission as they do the work on you. This is a really important thing for light workers right now, because it's holding you back. You're holding yourself back from those that you heal to, and those that, when you speak your truth, those that you're meant to help are affected by the purity of that truth. And so these programs that are tainting that truth are affecting everyone around you. It's meant to ignite and activate this healing for them also. So don't worry about, leading them the wrong way or the fear of that or whatever it is. You're being guided the way that you're supposed to be guided. But right now is the time to be removing those programs. And for everybody, now that the veil is thin, it's the perfect time for those programs to be removed. So just know that, and know that in healing yourself and allowing yourself to be taken care of, and to see, there's a song on right now too, and to see yourself as you are. You are the best thing that's happened to me. That's the song that's on right now. You are the best thing that's happened to me. You, the depths of you, are the best thing that happened to this world. The more you hold yourself back, the less you're offering the gift of you. And that's what everybody needs. You are so gifted, and you are so infused with the light of peace and love and power. It's stored, the codes of that are stored in your depths, and you're learning to release that now. The veil is open to show you what you need to do to connect. Okay, that's what they're telling me. Balance is coming. Union is coming. Union is happening. Really absorb it. This is a number 10 card again. Really absorb it. So, this Thinking Man card again. This was the number 10 card too. And this is connected to Atlantis. My Divine Masculine has a YouTube channel. It's called Light Side Energy Healing. He did a guided meditation for the Hallway of Lifetimes. What you do is you go back to 3 important lifetimes and retrieve whatever information is important to know from those lifetimes to assist you in this one now, in healing whatever it is you need to heal now. I feel like that's what you need to do, is go over there and go to do a meditation and go through your Hall of Lifetimes. clear those things out and bring back whatever knowledge and whatever gifts. You're being activated to new gifts also. And there are union codes infused in those gifts. Okay? We're removing the distorted ones, the distorted programs from Atlantis in order to shift you back into Lemurian energy. And that's where union is. That's where the powerful, grounded union energy is. Okay? There's one more card that they want me to draw. From the Power of Surrender cards. And if you don't know already, the first one I was using was the Energy Oracle cards, in case you guys are interested in what decks I'm using. If you are thinking about reading cards, if you think that it's just a frivolous thing, if people judge you for spending so much time reading cards or buying cards or whatever it is, they just want to reassure you that it's exactly where you need to be building your intuitive gifts. Cards are the perfect way to communicate with spirit. It's a divination tool, and they really want you to divinate. Okay? It's so important to hone those gifts, because essentially what you're doing is just tapping into more and more depths of your sensitivity and your ability to communicate through energy. They want you to do that more. So if you're drawn to do that, start reading cards more. I have a workshop this weekend. If you're watching this later, you can always email me and I'll send you over a copy of the recording for it. But if you are in this now time, Saturday, September 26th, I'm doing a workshop on reading cards, intuitively reading energy, tapping into that, understanding how you process energy and how it is that you receive energy. What is clairvoyance? What is clairaudience? How do I experience that though? Am I actually hearing something? Do I hear something, or is it my thoughts? Or we'll go over all of that and show you how these cards are drawing those gifts out of you in order for you to tap into them and get a flow going to be able to channel, to gain clarity, to connect in with the collective, to connect in with God and spirit and all of that. So if that resonates with you, go over to my website and click on workshops and sign up for that. I still have some spots left for it. Okay, one last card for this Power of Surrender deck. Just want to listen to a song. The whiskey is the only thing you have left to hold. There's addiction energy that's being cleared from your sacral chakra too. This loneliness, this longing, this kind of depressive ancestral energy is kind of taking you back into addictive personalities, leading you to addictive people, or reactivating the energy of addictions in your realm. So whether it's for you or somebody else in your field, it's reactivating the reasons underneath of addictions, why people escape. Why is it that you're escaping? What are you trying to escape? They're reactivating the remembrance of that energy in order for you to transmute now, in order to really empower you. It's very dense and very heavy as it comes in because it kind of takes you over, but just know that that is past energy. It's not you now. It's the past you that's coming back in order to show you how far you've come and for you to power yourself up. The veil is thin for you to be able to not only clear that in this lifetime, but through other lifetimes. So maybe you've cleared it in this one, maybe you have overcome your addictions, maybe you've done a lot of work in that area, but it's coming back in again and being revisited in order for you to take that energy and get back further to the source of it, not just this lifetime, but other ones too. Dig into it deeper in order to sever those cords more completely. Surrender your fear of intimacy. This is in connection with family and friends and love itself. There is a fear of love. And when it gets close, we tend to create situations that push it away. Whether we do that consciously or not, we are doing that energetically. We end up creating, we get into trigger energy and they need to protect themselves, or they feel like they need to protect themselves, or we project onto them the fears that we have, and we're talking about everything that they're doing and blah, 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 blah. Very codependent kind of energy, and it pushes them away. Or we ignore their phone calls, or, we can't, for some reason, we can't handle the energy, balancing the energy of someone else, or we have ADD, or whatever it is. And we don't reestablish that connection. We don't follow through. There's a lot of that, and it is not innate, but a programmed subconscious energy that keeps us from really tapping into intimate love. The deepest, one of the biggest wounds comes from Atlantis, and the fear of losing that pure love, because the pain and the trauma of the way that it was lost, the way that it was taken away from us, was ingrained since back then. And it's just played out in many different ways. And building your gifts, tapping into angels, infusing yourself with the energy of Mary Magdalene, Isis. They're giving me all the goddesses right now. Goddess Danu also, Goddess Bridget, and Archangel Michael. They are the ones who are essentially a piece of you. They're encoded in your DNA. They are you. You have the genomes for that energy. But they are here to guide you and to help you. So call on them. Essentially what you're doing is calling on it and activating it within your own system. But call on them in order to protect you and to know deep down that you are always protected no matter what, and things are always working out for you, that you are being guided to your highest and greatest good, whether that love leaves your realm or whatever it is. You're always protected, so there's no reason to fear it. You are ready. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay? That's what we're doing now. And it's important that you understand that you're ready. You're ready. These energies are coming in. Okay? Unions are happening. It's time to reconnect. It's time to reunite. It's time to reconnect with everyone, with the love around you, including your friends and family and your soul people and the community out there. Okay? It's time to surrender your fear, period. The fear of what's happening out there, the fear of being near someone, the fear of being overtaken by the virus, the fear of living. The fear of living. That's what this all started with in the first place. That heaviness, that density is what we're transmuting right now, okay? I'm here for you. It's going to take a little bit. This veil being thin is allowing these energies in for us to see, but it is also empowering us. So just know that you are a powerful, powerful manifester and warrior, and you will get through this. And the reason that it's so heavy and the reason it's so dense right now is because you're downloading light in order to ascend. It's the fuel that you need to propel yourself forward. These things that have always been holding you back, the veil being thin is really helping to release that hold on you, okay? You just have to reach out for help. You need to Reiki yourself. If you do Reiki, you're not doing it enough. You need to Reiki yourself every day. Now is a really important time to put that back into your routine. If you've not been attuned to Reiki, go to a Reiki healer and have them do a session on you, or I do distance energy healing also, or take a Reiki class. Take the Reiki class that my twin and I are holding in October. Reiki is a really important energy now for supporting these shifts into the new paradigm that we're working through. We are releasing so much right now from the past. It's so important that we do this in order to prepare ourselves for what's to come. Amazing, amazing, incredible things are to come. But there's really important things that needed to get out of our systems, deep, 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 deep back in all of our timelines and in all dimensions. And that's where we are right now. So reach out for help. Ask your friends for healings. Ask them for readings. Ask them for energetic support. Reach out to people. And then when your cup is filled, when you are not depleted anymore, offer yourself to be of service too. We are here as a collective to support each other. And whether all that is a smile or a phone call or a comment or whatever it is, any kind of offering of support is building up the collective and, in essence, building you up too. So, circle and bind together. Okay, I'm here for you. If you want to book a private reading with me, I opened up my recorded readings too. So if you want to get a card reading from me, a recorded card reading, go to my website and book that over there. I have my Ascension Guidance Sessions, which are amazing places for activations and to help you to see the things that you need to see in order to free yourself of whatever bindings you need to, if you're not able to see them for yourself. Go over and book one of those sessions too. If you have any questions, all the information is in the box below. Feel free to email me or my Divine Masculine. Make sure that you go over to his channel too, Light Side Energy Healing, if you've never been over there. He has some really, really great tools and guided meditations that are going to benefit you right now in what it is that you're going through. So go over there and check those out too. The combined energy, the union energy between he and I, his healing and my healing together as a unit, when you access both of them, is a very powerful tool to lead towards this energy, okay? I also have, we opened up a service where we do healings together. We do activations and guidance sessions together. So the option for that is also on my website if you're interested in doing one. Okay, that was my daughter that came in and she wanted to ask me something. So everything is connected whenever they walk in here. It's always some sort of inner child. They're always delivering a message for me to add to this. And I was finishing up and she wanted to show me Halloween costumes that she found online. And so there's a message about Halloween, the veil thinning around this time of year. And so there's something around the energy of Halloween that they wanted to bring into this before we got off of here. So they're not giving me anything. Excuse me. Solar plexus clearing. It feels like just solar waves. They're telling me solar rays and solar waves. Just influxes of them in the month of October. Leading up to, there's some kind of portal around Halloween. Something going on astrologically, cosmically, that I don't know about right now, but it's leading into something around Halloween. Okay? Masks being taken off. The illusions being taken off. Be careful of those around you that wear masks. Okay, so everybody's wearing masks right now. That's funny. Something about the masks coming off after Halloween. That's what I hear. Hopefully that means that it has to do with, I feel like it has to do with the election here in the US, which is just after Halloween. It feels like maybe the masks, the COVID masks, not just the ones you wear on your face, but the illusions, the fear programming that's out there right now surrounding COVID. Things are going to be revealed and masks are going to be taken off. It feels like after the election. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know why they brought that in all of a sudden, but they needed to tell you that before we get off of here. Okay? All right, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Love you. Fucking love you. Talk to you soon.